Right, welcome to Better Day TV. These are our predictions for the weekend's games.
Matchday 3, I believe. Well, first game, early kick-off on the Saturday, Tottenham versus Liverpool. I think definitely a score draw of 2-2. Liverpool can't defend, but they do like a good big game versus Arsenal. They did beat us 4-3, so I think Tottenham probably a bit more defensive than we are. So I think 2-2, Tottenham scored, probably Kane double and maybe a cheeky Mane.
I've gone for a 2-2 as well.
Oh really? Look at that.
Because also Liverpool are terrible at the back, but they're cracking on the counter. But I think Spurs also are good on the counter, so it'll be quite an open game.
Coutinho free kick maybe?
I think Liverpool, Daniel Sturridge can come back to a bit of form, possibly score. Coutinho's always dangerous, Firmino's dangerous. Tottenham, Harry Kane, he's bound to score eventually, and I think this is going to be the game where he does. Up next is Chelsea at home to Burnley. I think it's going to be a standard 1-0 Chelsea. Probably another controversial Diego Costa goal. I think Burnley will be alright. Sure, I don't know what he's doing, but I don't think they'll have enough to score past Kante and Matic.
Yeah. Well, I've gone for a win for Chelsea as well. 2-0 though, I think they'll score early. Well, actually, I'll just start off to score, and then Burnley will go on the attack. Ginger Mourinho won't be able to save himself today. Chelsea win 2-0 easy. Diego Costa and maybe a Hazard goal. So, well, next up then is Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. I've actually gone for an away win today. I think that Crystal Palace will be a bit desperate to get results. They'll go all out attack. If Bournemouth might catch from the counter, but I do think Benteke will score on his debut. But Bournemouth are going to have it with Callum Wilson, maybe a Jordan Ibe goal, maybe a Joshua King, something like that. But I think 2-1 Bournemouth away win.
I've gone for 1-0. I think they're fairly matched now. Palace. I think again, set piece for Palace, either Benteke, Scott Dan header. But I don't think Bournemouth are the best defending set pieces. But I think Bournemouth play the better football. I think Jordan Ibe first goal for Bournemouth 1-0.
Interesting shout.
Up next is Everton at home to Stoke City. I've gone for a convincing 3-0 to Everton. I think they've got a bit of momentum from their past two results, a draw and a win. I think Koeman's getting his stuff together and Lukaku's coming back. I think goals are guaranteed. And Stoke on a bit of a low after losing to Man City, so I think 3-0 is not impossible.
To be fair, I've gone for almost as convincing with a 3-1 though. I don't think Everton's defence are the best. Got quite a young defence now with Holgate. They've got Williams and Jagier, good experience, but I think they'll let in a goal. Play 3 at the back, don't they? So Lukaku's back, I agree. Maybe a brace for him. Maybe a Barkley goal. But yeah, 3-1 Everton. Should be an easy win for them. Right, next up then for the 3 o'clock kickoffs is Leicester versus Swansea. I've gone for a tight win for Leicester, but a high scoring game, as I feel like Leicester have to win this game, so they're going to go all out attack. So I've gone 3-2. Swansea will catch on the counter a couple of times, but Leicester are going to be desperate for the win. I think they will get it, but just about. 3-2 Leicester.
I've gone for 1-0 Leicester, home win. I think they'll just about edge it. I think they haven't been great. They weren't great against Arsenal, but I think the attack is good enough to score. I just don't think Swansea got enough quality going forward, so I've gone for 1-0. Up next is Southampton against Sunderland. I've gone for 2-1 Southampton. I think Southampton are just a better team. I think they'll get the win here, but I think Sunderland with Jermaine Defoe, they've always got a chance of getting a goal. But Southampton too strong in the end, 2-1.
I've done the same, apart from I've gone 2-0. I don't think Sunderland will score. I don't think they have the creativity up front. Got quite young up front now. I don't think it's going to be good enough for them to get a goal against a decent defence. So I think 2-0 Southampton. Shane Long double. Why not? Right, on to the biggest game of the weekend.
Yeah.
Watford versus Arsenal. Arsenal have been in the best of form, but I think it'll be too much for them this week. So I think slowly we'll win 2-0, but it's going to be a long, hard-fought victory. We'll pick them off slowly, like we did last year. They'll attack us at the beginning, and then later on we'll get 2 late goals. A Giroud and Sanchez goal, hopefully. 2-0 Arsenal. Come on the Gooners!
I've gone for 3-2 Arsenal. I do think we'll win. I think with Giroud coming back, that just adds a bit of more freedom to our wingers to get forward and play off him. Also with Ozil coming back and Koscielny, he's been solid against Leicester. I think we'll have enough, but I think Watford, they've got some decent attackers, so I think they probably will score, and we have got a mistake in us.
Etienne Capoue, 3-3.
So I've gone for 3-2 Arsenal, but I do think we'll win. Alright, the late kick-off, Man United away to Hull City. I've gone for a 4-1 win for Man United. They're on form at the moment. They've got Pogba coming in. I think their attack's just going to be a bit too much for Hull. Hull have done really well so far, but I think it's going to end.
I haven't got the same, but I've got 2-1 Man United. I think that run will end. I don't think it'll be as easy. I think Hull are a stubborn side. Got some decent defenders. But I think Ibrahimovic, Pogba, Rudy, Martial are just going to be too much for them in the end. But I do think they'll get a goal. I think they'll Snodgrass free kick. Snoddy on the left leg. Right then, Super Sunday comes round. That's West Brom versus Middlesbrough. I think they're very evenly matched, so I'm going to go 1-1. West Brom with a 1 goal from Rondon probably early on. Then Middlesbrough will come back into the game, just like they did against Sunderland. Nick a goal for maybe Negredo or something like that. 1-1, even game.
I think it's going to be even, but it's going to be boring. I'm going 0-0. West Brom are involved, so there's always a bus there, so I assume they'll park it up. Middlesbrough do play some alright football sometimes. But yeah, I just don't think either side can break each other down, so yeah, 0-0.
Even Stevens.
Right, last game of the weekend, you got Man City at home to West Ham. I've gone for a high scoring 4-2 win. I think if Man City score first, it's going to run riot, but I think West Ham will score a couple of goals, but not enough to beat them.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game, I think. So I put Man City to win 3-1. I do think their good run will end eventually, but not today. West Ham are going to go against a bit of a complete defensive Man City, but Man City have too much going for, I think. Lito, Sterling, Aguero, what else you need? There you go. 3-1 Man City, 4-2 Man City. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, comment and like if you have anything to say.
And see you later.